Other questions for anybody?
Could you address some of the efforts that were made on site in terms of life-saving measures that made a difference in terms of timing to get the patients to the hospital?
Sure, I'll let Dr. Robinson address that.
Beyond in the overwhelming majority of these shooting type scenarios, police are the ones that actually apply the tourniquets. That is a major key in trauma care to stop the bleeding. When we're dealing with a trauma patient, the first step is to stop the bleeding because they're not going to survive if they continue to bleed even for a few minutes. So the first couple steps is applying tourniquets to extremities to stop the bleeding, and then applying pressure to other wounds that are maybe in the torso or in the trunk, as well as applying seals over any holes that we might find in the chest from bullets or knives or anything. Those are the key things for initial life-saving measures, followed by helping people breathe if they're not breathing effectively, and then transporting them to the hospital.
So specific to this, I know that you are not disclosing a lot of information in respect to patient privacy, but specific to this, can you talk about some of the things that were done that really made a difference and what that time frame was?
Yeah, leaving specifics out of it, the really critical things that were done was bleeding was controlled quickly, and people's torso, those wounds were bandaged and packed very quickly. That made a key difference because we've got upwards of 20 patients that are potentially bleeding to death, and that's a lot of blood that is needed very quickly if we need to give those folks blood at the hospital. So big credit to stopping the bleeding, and that'll happen within 1 or 2 minutes of police getting on scene. After they secured the scene, they were the ones tending to the victims and applying those life-saving interventions.
I'll jump in and add a little bit. I mean, time. Dr. Robinson talked about time. So we're pretty blessed here. Our crews got there quick. They transport the hospital quick. They get the ED quick. The surgeons are there quick. Ultimately, they need surgery. They have to, sew up the areas that are bleeding. And so the quicker we can get them to surgery, and our surgical team is really the key. They talk about the golden hour. It's not an hour. You don't have an hour. You have minutes. So the team did great.